All right, for those people still finding this sleeve design difficult, now let's dive into the tutorial right about now. Okay, now this is our sleeve. Now whenever you want to do that sleeve design, you have to add extra to your sleeve. If your sleeve was like, let's say 17 or 18, you add like 6 inch to it, to the length of the sleeve, right? And that's what I have done. I've added, then I had to cut out the place I want that design to be. After cutting out the place, you can see I have to weave both it. Then after weaving, you get the middle of your sleeve, and that is the middle I've gotten there already. That yellow fabric on the middle of those vintage fabric, I've already gotten the middle. I've sewn the middle. But if you want to get the middle, you can bring the sleeve together and notch it, then get the middle of the sleeve where you want it to be. After getting the middle on this part where I'm measuring now, you take 1 inch from that part, from that place you actually divided the sleeve. You take 1 inch from that part, and you can see I'm taking the 1 inch out. After taking the 1 inch, what do you want to do next? You bring in your ruler, right? You get a straight line. It's because I'm actually doing a video, that's why I'm using on my own. I'll just show it because I know what I'm doing and my hand is straight somehow, you understand? But you just bring in your ruler, you get a straight line from that part to that part. You get a straight line to, you remember that middle part, you're not sewing it, you sew to the middle part, then you end. And that is what I want to do now. Sew to the middle part on this part, you end, you jump that middle part, you sew from the middle part again to the other end. That's what I want to do now. You can see that is the sleeve I want to sew now. From that 1 inch I measured, that is where I'm sewing it. You take it from the 1 inch you have measured, then you sew it straight to that middle part. You stop. You can see I sew to that place, I stopped. Whichever place you would like your design to end is where you sew to and stop. But make sure you measure it to get the accurate middle before going to your machine to sew. Sew to that place, you stop, then you come to the other part again. You sew, come to the other part again. You have to sew to the end. Then after sewing to the end, what do we want to do next? You can see I had to jump that middle part I'm pointing, right? What do we want to do next? That's the O. We'll go to our ironing table now to open press. You can see how it is. Now we are back to our ironing table. Let's open press that part. Remember, our classes for pants and tops are still going on. If you want to join our classes, you can send me a DM, so I will add it to my group. But remember, it's not free. Now I want to open press that part, and that is me open pressing, right? You have to sprinkle water and open press, then use this iron relaxer. I call this thing iron, this wood I'm holding now, I call it iron relaxer. When you use it on your cloth, it will just make your cloth relax. You get at the point. And now, right about now, after open pressing, you turn it to the back, then press it well so that it will just relax. You can see. Now you bring in your hemming gum or your faith. Place your faith there. And you bring in your faith. You place it there. And that's what I'm doing, right? You place your faith at the top part as well. Now after placing your faith there, the allowance, you can see how fat our allowance is, right? Now you have to fold the length of the sleeve to that part, then iron the length of the sleeve. You are not ironing that part where you have put the faith to, just iron the length of the sleeve, then you put faith on the other part of the sleeve. Just make sure the faith is covering everywhere for that sleeve. Then you raise that part up, then you put this length of the sleeve. Now just place it underneath that part, you put that part on top of this, then you add another felt to it, so that the felt will just gum everywhere down. You just make sure everywhere is gummed, right? Then you sprinkle water. If you have your steam iron, you can use your steam iron without sprinkling water, but then again, I don't have steam iron. This is the iron I'm using. Just sprinkle your water and iron it. You can see how it's relaxed. Right? Now you turn it to the back and iron it as well. Do not forget to follow, like, and share for more tutorial videos. It will actually encourage me to do more. You understand? Now look at the design on the sleeve. You can see how it is. Is this not given? Yes, definitely it is given. Now we have gotten that design for our sleeve. You just have to iron your sleeve. Just make sure everywhere is everywhere. Iron it down. Now you can see how the sleeve is looking like. That is the design over there, right? Thank you and God bless you. Do not forget to follow, like, share to your friends. Tell me what you want me to teach you, what you're finding difficult. Just type it on the comment section. I will be glad to teach you. You understand? That is our sleeve right there. A liar.